Hey, Brigham with Drift here. In this video, we got a little bit of a plot twist. We're not going to stay here in the garage. We've got some fresh snow here in Utah, and I thought it would be fun to take you with me for a morning of snowboard testing at the resort. Got 4 boards I'm going to get on. Just going to show you a little bit of riding and share some thoughts about those boards while I'm on the lift. These aren't comprehensive reviews. Those will come later for each of these boards, but just thought it'd be a fun thing to try. I'd love to know what you think. I don't know how often I'm going to do something like this. It's pretty time consuming, especially the editing, and it's definitely nothing fancy. But let me know if you love it or not. And thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next review. Just some of that awesome Utah powder falling down right now. Huge flakes. Should be really good. All right, here's our boards for today. The Amplit Singular directional version. The K2 Alchemist 159 wide. Salomon High Path 162 wide. And the Cardiff Pagoda 162. Down on the Singular, pretty tracked up, put a lot of soft snow in it, hammered through all of it really good, felt lively and poppy, and some of that classic Amplit smoothness as well. So I mean, I liked it. It's pretty impressive. I'd really like to try the bigger size in these conditions. The 162 felt a little bit, maybe a little squirrely, but float's pretty solid, like hammers the nasty stuff pretty good. I can tell, I haven't done it yet, but I can just tell it'd be super comfortable to spin and hit jumps and ride switch. I think it is for sure a really solid all mountain board. I have ridden the Twin and I really like that too, so I'm not really surprised here, but yeah, overall, again, if this was your only board, you could do a lot worse. Did a couple laps on the Alchemist. Still impressed with the float for the length. I love how precise it feels. I find that it's really easy to move around in this chopped up deep POW. But it's probably still stiffer than I need it to be. I feel like it's quite lively. A lot of people talk about how damp it is. I don't know if I believe that. I think I've been on a lot of boards that feel smoother through choppy snow like this. I think you definitely need to be on it and pushing it hard, but probably not that weird being a tall, skinny guy. Yeah, I've talked many times about how I don't need the stiffest board out there. So. All right, I'm on the Solomon High Path now, and still really like this. It's probably the most lively of the boards I've been on today. Definitely softer than the Alchemist. Pretty similar ride to the Amplid, but more lively. Maybe get tossed around a little bit more. The thing that I like here is the width that I'm getting. It's quite a bit wider than the Alchemist and that Amplid, and I just, especially in powder, if I was messing around more like on a groomer day, or if it hadn't snowed in a while, I probably wouldn't mind as much for like a playboard. But just helps with the flow, helps with the edging. Alright, just did a lap on the Pagoda Cardiff. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, I guess, but for the conditions today, this would be my favorite. Some of those other boards, if I set them back a little more, might come close, but the width, the length, the setback, and then the early rise especially, just a lot of confidence, a lot of ease hammering through that POW. And then also beyond the shape is just the damp, smooth ride that I'm finding with Cardiff. It just continues to impress me how smooth it is. I've been riding for a few hours. I'm getting a little more tired, and yet my guess is I'm going a little faster on this than the other boards despite getting a little more tired. And it's just that comfort level that I'm getting from it. It's pretty nice. Well, I'm an old man, and I'm definitely getting to that point where I'm getting a little tired, not quite riding up to the level I want to be to test these boards, but that's good because I'm about done. Got enough laps on each one. It's too bad because the snow keeps coming down and it is refilling. I just did a run that I did about an hour ago, and there's like 3 or 4 new inches in there. It's crazy. Pretty awesome.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like what we're doing, please hit the like, give us a comment, subscribe. I know it's cliche, but that stuff really helps as we try to continue to bring these videos to you, and we really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next review.